Alright, we're in round 1. Have a great keep here. Am I willing to trade my Heartstopper for... I kind of want to progress my turn more, so I'm just going to play a Hoarder and pass. I could have attacked and he maybe takes it, but I kind of don't want to offer the trade, to be honest. I'd rather have my Heartstopper for something bigger or be able to attack if he attacks, which I presume he's going to do. So we can smash back, presumably. And smash back for more, anyway. Depending on what they play, of course. Another Deep Root Warrior. Alright. So now I'm fine smashing in. I think we actually play the Goblin here. Because I can save Vanquish for something more threatening. We now match them. We're still even on the race, technically. Okay. So we can vanquish that, which is fine. We'll see if we want to loot with the Goblin. I'm not sure yet. Oh. Well, we can loot. I think we will. So we'll discard the mountain here. Ooh, Mark. Mark's pretty slick. That's gonna... I think we mark here, actually. Because they're green-white, so I think it's gonna be a little more difficult for them. They do have to... I mean, they definitely could answer it, but even if it's a fight spell, we're doing pretty good. Okay, so they did have removal, which is a bummer, but that's okay. They had it. They needed it, had it. So we'll continue to deal with their dude and figure things out from there. So we can loot again, I guess. 5 drops in my deck include... We have quite a few 5 drops, so I may just want to attack and... Yeah, we can do both, I guess. So we'll vanquish this guy. Could lightning strike now. Kind of want to wait though. I don't know if it's right, but I'm gonna be a little patient. Okay, so I can attack into that and cutthroat if I have to, but I may just want to rummage here. Dig. I think we go Blightkeeper, Cutthroat. take it. Okay, so that thing's going to be a problem. Marauding Looter actually is pretty good. So I can't attack with a Blight Keeper. I can, but I'd have to 2-for-1 myself. So I think we just play Looter. I guess I don't need to loot anyway, so this seems fine. Trying to get my priorities in order here. Basically, how I want to block the bishop. I mean, the choice is double block with Blightkeeper and Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, or block with Looter. Blightkeeper does have a good activated ability, but Marauding Looter's got a great triggered ability too. So I'm not exactly sure. I feel like the double block may be better. We'll see how they attack, I guess. I may just have to use the Lightning Strike on that Deep-Root Warrior too. Okay, well now we're going to do some other blocks here. So we'll block like this and like this. Alright, Shining Aerosar is going to be a problem too. So I guess I can... Yeah. Okay. So we'll deal with this one. And I guess we'll get in with the Blightkeeper. Okay. So we have to chump the 2/2 and I guess kill the 3/3. Could have just killed the 3/3 on my turn, I guess, but we'll see if they have something. Alright, we can go to game 2 here. So, just playing against just pretty standard fare green-white beats. Nothing fancy. We did lose, but they're not playing anything fancy, so could do the Costly Plunder. It's a good it's good against the Pious Interdiction because you can just draw this later and do it. It's not bad. Value over Sure Strike. I mean, basically we lost against big things. Nothing fancy at all. Just, yeah, we really didn't lose in fancy fashion against anything strong. So that's a kind of a bad sign. But I don't know. I feel like we could have won that, but we certainly did not. So I don't know what I actually don't know what the issue was. That was just kind of weird. I can't quite place my finger on how we lost as badly as we did, because it didn't feel like we were losing as badly as we did. But we lost pretty badly, so I don't have a good answer for you on that. But yeah, I don't know if Costly Plunder's quite worth it. Let's just run it back. Alright, we'll play first. This is a keep. That was a good draw. Alright, I kind of want to play around the Savage Stomp, but I gotta make them have it. See, the problem is, yeah, it's bad if they have the Savage Stomp, but I don't know what to tell you. We just gotta hope they don't. Alright, so this is why you play, this is why you don't play around Savage Stomp, though. You know what I mean? This is exactly why you don't play around Savage Stomp. Oh, so they have Pounce, maybe? Okay. It's interesting they did that on my turn. It seems actually kind of dangerous. If I'd had any sort of pump. Granted, I didn't, but I guess, like if I had a Skullduggery or something, that would have been quite the blowout. Once again, I didn't, but they didn't have the Savage Stomp, so that's fine with me too. They conceded, so they're like, I don't got it, and you got a board presence, so we're done. Alright, so they have a lot of fight spells, which is definitely going to make our mark worse, but, I mean, it doesn't actually make our mark that much worse. The enchantment makes our mark a lot worse, but I think mark is obviously much too essential to cut, obviously. So, in terms of sideboards, we really don't have much. In this match, at least. I mean, we can deal with artifacts, we can deal with lands, we can deal with removal heavy decks. I mean, maybe this is good against fighting, too. They do have quite a bit of removal. Does this counter Savage Stomp? Let me read. I mean, counter the +1/+1 counter. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it probably doesn't, but we can look. If either target is an illegal target as Savage Stomp resolves, neither creature will deal or be dealt damage. If the creature you control is an illegal target as Savage Stomp tries to resolve, you won't put a +1/+1 counter on it. If that creature is a legal target but the other creature isn't, you'll still put the counter on the creature you control. So they still get a counter regardless of whether I Costly Plunder or not. I'm glad that was in the card ruling. So that's, I think, yet even another reason to probably not do Costly Plunder. So I think we'll just run it back yet again. Yeah, it's a keep. I mean, we have the captain, so it seems like we probably should. Both islands, too, interestingly. See if we can't attempt to take the game over with our Fathom Fleet captain. That would be ideal. Oh, you have to control another non-token pirate. Well, the good news is I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Alright. Well, I guess there goes that plan of taking the game over. So much for taking the game over, huh? Jeez. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so gonna have to wait a little bit to deal with that guy. But I can deal with him, which is good. So we'll play the Buccaneer. Better use of mana. Rummaging Goblin can become useful here too, at some point. Okay. So we'll try nuking the Whiptail and see what happens. It can pounce in response, but whatever. Alright, I actually don't care that much about it. If you think about it think about it this way. This is the important thing to realize. Was our 2/2 that important? No. Did we just get rid of pounce? Yes. All in all, I think we worked out just fine there. This Rummaging Goblin seems kind of important too, by the way. That's actually interesting that they blocked there. I wouldn't have expected that. Hope they don't just play a land and go 6/6 trample. Well, that's good news. So if they block, does that tell me they just don't have much going on? Could be. So I don't need to play any more lands because we can play everything in our deck. So we can start looting the lands away and digging. Guess we don't need this Unknown Shores. Alright, play the Hatchling and pass. It's good to see Rummaging Goblin do work. It's pretty satisfying since he's, you know, a worse than looter. So I could just lightning strike that to start beating. I think I'm okay with that actually. Alright, I'm still gonna keep looting. I want more goodies. Alright, cool. Having the Heartstopper is pretty nice in case they draw the dude, the 6/6. It's nice to have, like, you know, an answer to it or whatever. Pious Interdiction on, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Sure. Well, no need to loot. Don't really want to discard either of these cards. Goring Ceratops. Well, that's cool. So we've already looted 3 lands away, which is a good sign for Rummaging Goblin. He's doing hard earned. He's earning his keep here. Ixalan's mining, targeting. I guess we'll find out. Probably our looter, honestly. I think that would make the most sense. This looter has done so much work for us. They know they've got to do it. So we can continue to play lands, I guess. Okay. I don't really want to use an unfriendly fire on that. Well, that's nice, I guess. This has been a weird game, huh? Just the 1/1 beats. So we can play the Blight Keeper and use it now. Guess we want to sandbag lands again in case we get our marauding looter. Alright, so they found their big dude. Guess we can actually keep attacking with the Heartstopper, because we can block with our Hatchling and bash back with it, and we're still kind of winning the race. Especially given that we have unfriendly fire too. Alright, so they drew good dude into good dude. But we're still gonna just try and win this race if possible here. Well, can we win? So we deal 4 here, and then I sack my... I think that's good enough. Alright, got there. Cool. Good to see makeshift munition do something, huh? Alright, we'll see you in round 2.